So I was doing some reading based on the list that ChatGPT gave me, and John Wayne Gacy makes it onto our list of disabled criminals. He actually had a congenital heart defect and blackouts and seizures, and his father considered his heart defect just one more failing of his. His father was constantly comparing him to his two sisters, and John Wayne was what's a safe YouTube way of saying this? Inappropriately handled by both female and male influences early in his childhood. But the biggest thing I think, and from what the biography seems to say, is that between his father's treatment of him and the handling of him by family, friends, and hired help, and his struggle with his homosexuality, ended up causing him to assault and unalive 33 young men and teenage boys, and basically hide them under his house. And we know he was the clown, the killer clown. I think his persona was Pogo, the clown, and that was his thing. He was arrested in 1979 and put to execution sentence, or convicted in 1980 and executed in 1994. So he only lived he only lived 52 years. And it just goes to show you that not every disability is obvious, but if you have a congenital heart defect and you're blacking out from seizures, I would classify that as having a physical disability. It affected him in his ability to play sports with other children, and therefore become socialized properly, because that's a big part of childhood development, is active play. And his heart defect kept him from being able to have the stamina to perform in sports, which his father also found to be a failing. His father was a heavily abusive alcoholic who used a razor whip on his son and two daughters. So a very lovely man, just a fantastic person all around. So yeah, John Wayne Gacy makes it onto the list of disabled criminals and murderers. I never thought we'd actually be seeing a mainstream killer on this list, but here we are. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.